Hey guys, it's Lake Creeper here, and welcome back to another Lego video. I'm not gonna lie, this one sucks. The body looks amazing, I did a good job with the head, but for some reason I always suck when it comes to the face. I have no clue why. And you will notice some strange things, and I'm gonna explain that. So, here we have one of the most iconic characters, oh my god, it looks ugly. Alright, wait, I forgot. I can focus. So, let me explain some things before we get started. First of all, if you're wondering why that one petal is red, it's because I ran out of bricks, so I had to use a different color, so imagine that being yellow. Second of all, if you're wondering why it doesn't have a mouth, I suck at faces, so I just decided not to make a mouth, just put eyes. So, if you guys want to make this, go ahead. You guys can try your best to make a mouth. I mean, seriously, I could not make a good looking mouth. Whenever I did, it didn't look good at all. Second of all, the middle bit, not the middle bit, but the head, not the petals, the head, do it in a different color. I didn't have the piece, I didn't have the correct color piece. But if you're going to do the head, it has to be darker than its petals. So you can either use this brick, which is it's kind of hard to see, but it's an orangish yellow. It's a different, it'll be much more easier for you to see. I'm going to take off one of the petals, there we are. For some reason, it's very hard to see. As you can see, there's a slight different color. Or, if you have this brick, this circle brick, use orange as well. Because it has to be darker than its petals. That's the way the sunflower is in the game. So, obviously, since this isn't a sunflower, because of how ugly it is, I mean, trust me, it would look better if I had the correct bricks, but oh well. We're going to be giving this a different name each time. So here we have the potato flower, and but besides its petals, I think I did a fairly good job. I did the arms. You can turn the head so that way you can make it look like it's something. I did a pretty good job with the petals. And I have one more hidden feature that I'm going to show you at the end of the video. But first, I'm going to show you how I built this thing. I mean, seriously, here I am taking it apart a little bit, just to show you guys, how to build it. I took off the eyes, and look how much freaking better it freaking looks. I mean, I swear I'm horrible at faces. Now, onto the head itself. Now, believe it or not, but there are 3 different types of petals in this. Now, I'm going to show you the 3 different types. Actually, no, it would actually be better if I showed you the inside. The way I did the head, well, of course, some of them stuck together, is by sticking 2 of these circle pieces together while having most of these pieces be in the middle, connecting the pieces together like this. Now, you have to have at least, I would say 1 at least to connect these things, but I would highly suggest using these types only. These are like the clips with the studs coming out of the side. However, there are 2 other things you can do if you ran out of these pieces like me. You can use these guys, which, when these things are, hold on. Let's just detach this. When this is put together, this can fit in. However, it's loose. In fact, if it's upside down, it won't fall, but if you're playing around with it, okay, it won't fall. But you can pull it out very easily. Another thing you can do, which isn't this, but can guarantee not falling out, if you look, I ran out of these pieces as well. I don't have a lot of yellow pieces. You can use this type of C-clip. As you can see, there's a difference between this, and this is, to its side. So, one thing you can do is you have to open this up. You can put this in to the spot that you're missing, close it, and this can't fall out because this is sideways. It can't fall out. And it doesn't break the Lego either, which is very nice. Now, if you put these things all around, oh yeah, let me show you something. with these parts though, because the circle, you can attach them to here and stuff. Actually, thinking about it, you need at least 4 of these things. And the reason why is because of this part. This will stick. Even though there's a hole, you can still pull them out, but they'll stick a lot. So if I put this right here, and now I'm not the best at demonstrating things, but this is in the hole. I can still pull it out, but it's much more sturdier than this clip. So you need at least 4 of these things to put in those holes. Now, if you have a pedal for this, and let's say you have like all of these, or you do what I did with some pieces, you would have 12 pedals in total. And this is going to be some behind the scenes. I was actually going to do this before, where I would have this and cover it with this. The only problem is, this can only have 8 pedals. And I don't know about you, but the Sunflower has like pedals all around. So I think having this made it look a lot better. Alright. Hopefully I explained that well. Sorry if I didn't. Oh yeah, by the way, each pedal is basically this with a yellow ramp attached to each one. Alright, on to the next thing. So once you got your hideously ugly sunflower head, leave one spot open, so you just need 11. So meaning, yeah, you'd still need 4 of those clips things, one for the 3 holes and one to keep these 2 parts together. Now, probably wondering, how do I make the stem? You leave one hole empty, and what you get is that, hold on, I need to get one. And what you get is one of these sticks with the like brown little knot. So what you need to do is, if you have your sunflower clothes like I did, like the idiot I am. Not calling you guys an idiot, but I am. Alright, what you need to do is put the stick right there. Right here. Where this knot is right above this little C thing. Because what happens is, once you put this back on, it sticks and it doesn't break any of the Legos. And then you can put back your pedals. Wrong way. Oh, whoops. Oh, I can. There we go. Split the sunflower's head back open. I know, that sounds gruesome. Ah, crap, wait, wrong. This is the side this goes on. Man, I'm just failing all over today. So, of course, now you put back in the sunflower's petals. And no very entertaining gameplay. Best game 10 out of 10. IGN. Right. So now you have what looks like a sun lollipop with a red dye in its hair. Whoops. That's another problem. If you do this, it can pop those little petals out. So seriously, I wouldn't do these type of clips, but I didn't have any yellow version of the red clip, so sadly I had to go with this. It would have been a lot much better, but hey, what can you do, am I right? So what you need to do now is you need to start getting stuff for your sunflower. So here, we're going to start building the stem. So basically, first you're going to, slide the cylinder. I'm just going to suggest this. Take out if you have any of these type of pills with the, for crying out loud, that always slips in my mind. With these type of C's where it's not, where it's not lying flat, immediately take them out. That's going to make it a lot more easier for you. So you're going to slide this in, and then you're going to pull the stick like this, and then you're going to slide it in even more. That makes it so that way the head won't spin as much, but you can still turn it to make it look like, if you need to, if the sunflower is looking at something. Like, but it won't, go all over the place, of course. Like it was doing before when I was like, woo! Alright. Next thing what I did was I made the sunflower's arms. Now basically what I did was, using one of my most favorite bricks, the brick with all bricks, with all, not bricks, studs on the sides, I took these green ramp pieces, put in the back and forth. That is her main body. And then I took these dark greens with one stud on one side and put a ramp like that. And then I stuck this bigger 1x2 green ramp in at the middle part. Like that. And same thing with this. And then using the holes that are still open, crap, hold on. There we are. Failing one step at a time. Oh yeah, it was like, no. Sorry. Once I build something, it's hard for me to remember how I put it back together. I believe I did. Oh wait, no, you don't put it in the middle, you put it like that. Sorry, my mistake. So you put it like that, and these are her little hands. And then basically what you do, this is going to be harder to slide in. Even though that looked easy, it was still a little bit harder. And same thing before, you pull the stick and you push everything in. Hold on. So now that we got our arms in, we're going to put this piece, which has a little bit of vegetation on the back. I would recommend using another green cylinder, but I didn't have that, so I have to use this. And like before, you just put it in. Alright, now time for the main part, and that is the bottom of the stem. And what I did was, I grabbed this green cylinder, which is a 2x2, put in like that, adjust it so that way the stud is in the middle, like that. See, it's in the middle. And I grabbed these green pieces. I use 3, but you can use 4 if you want. I put the first 2 like so on this stud and this stud. And well, you can see the studs on. And then the third one on the very back. And that way, it can now stand like a sunflower. And that's how you make the sunflower. Now, time to show you a secret I was talking about. Now that we're back to the ugliness and that the red just slipped. Now, of course, I know what you're thinking. Alright, so it looks good, but does it serve a function? Sunflowers, all sunflowers produce sun, and I know what you're thinking. Does it? The answer is yes. The way I did this was using one of these stud launchers, which I absolutely love. I got this from a Batman set. I attached the stud to it, and I made this little something by using a yellow cone, not cone, but the dome, and attaching 2 transparent yellow studs to this, and attaching it to this stud launcher, so that way whenever I want sun, I just, and I get sun. So yeah, I made it up for its ugliness by actually having a function. Also, I forgot to show you where to put this. You just put on this stud right here. Alright. And you can barely see it once it's flipped like that. Alright. If you guys liked this video, let me know. And if you have any more suggestions, let me know in the comments below. The one I like the most, I will pin. Doesn't mean I'll make it, but there's a high chance of me probably trying to, or I am gonna make it. Last video was Doomshroom. I tried making him. I couldn't figure out how to make a dome piece using my black Legos because I don't have many of them either. So sadly I couldn't make him, so I decided let's make the sunflower. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.